you for joining me this morning in my living room. Just want to check in with everybody as I have been and see how everyone is doing and give some, answer some questions. I will be answering some questions in a bit about our exercise vest and our exercise belt. We've been getting a lot of calls about that, but first wanted to check in to see how everybody's doing. Some great feedback from people who found some great ways to exercise, to move, to take care of themselves, their stress, their worries, their anxiety. Dr. Brown shared some great information, some great research on breathing techniques and exercises for many purposes, for health purposes, to help strengthen the respiratory system. Breathing exercises that I use, or in yoga we call it pranayama, for either energy or for relaxation. So there's a lot of great breathing techniques that we can share with you to help you with many different aspects of our current life right now. So I've been talking to a lot of people about their exercise program. Some people are struggling right now to be motivated and stay motivated, and this is the best time to get moving. I myself have actually taken some time to take some online classes, which I've enjoyed. I enjoy myself taking classes, taking yoga classes, or trying different workouts. I love trying different programs, checking out different people, friends of mine, and it's a great way to just mix it up and keep the program, your exercise program, just alive and interesting. Another thing that I have been using even more right now is the exercise vest and the exercise belt, which I'm going to explain a little bit about both of them and show you how to use them. But and now's a great time to, if you have one, dust it off and try it out. And if you've been thinking about getting one, it's a great time because there's a lot of different uses. We always recommend, because yes, a belt or a vest is not for everybody. So you want to consult with your doctor or your physical therapist to see if this would be appropriate for you. If you've had spinal fractures, if you have disc issues, then you might want to talk to your doctor, or there's ways that you can still use the vest, but in lighter weight. So first I'm going to show you the Better Bones exercise vest. So it is made out of a neoprene material. There are no weights on the chest area, so there's a line of weights that come across the front. Each weight, which I'll show you here, is a flexible weight. And that flexible weight is made out of a flexible metal. And it's a half a pound. So each weight is a half a pound, and they fit into these pockets right here in the inside of the vest. Itself weighs a pound, so you can take all of the weights out of the vest and just use the vest to begin with. And that's what I recommend to many of our clients. To also fit the vest, I recommend taking all the weights out. So there's a line of weights in the front. So that's about 3 pounds that is positioned in the front that hits right at the top of the waist. And then behind, on the back of the vest, there are weights that go all across the top of the shoulders, down the spine on the side, and the back of the bottom of the vest and back. So that equals 10 pounds when the vest is fully loaded, and when you order the vest, that's what you get. You get 9 pounds of flexible weights, and the vest itself weighs a pound. It is adjustable by very strong, sturdy Velcro right at the top of the shoulders, so you can pull it off. You can adjust the length of the shoulder straps so you can make it higher or lower, and sides. So if I put it on, and I recommend when you first get your vest that take all the weights out and have somebody assist you with fitting it. And then once it's fitted, then it will be appropriate for you and you won't have to adjust it. So typically, you want the vest to sit right above the top of the hips. So right at the bottom of right at the hip here, the hip section here, and then the top of the hips and back. So mine's a little small because I let somebody borrow my vest. So if I had somebody here to assist me, they would help me adjust on the shoulder straps and then around the waist so you can make it nice and snug. So it's also zipper, which makes it very easy to put on yourself, and it's very comfortable to wear. So how do you use the vest? You can use it walking. So I've been walking after work for about an hour, so I like to put on my vest and just walking. What the purpose of the vest is, it adds extra impact or extra loading to the body, to the bone, and that helps strain or work the muscles that support on top of the bone, and then feed new blood to the bone to stimulate bone growth. So things you can do: walking, bouncing, heel raises, marching, working out, any of your workout videos. I like to also use this while I am working around the house. Often when I'm doing my chores, vacuuming or laundry, I'll put on my weight vest so I can get an extra bang for my buck with my chores. And a lot of people use it when they're gardening, hiking. So there's a lot of ways that you can use the vest and make a really good impact. So as far as how much weight you should use in your vest, start out slowly, even a couple of pounds to begin with, and then work up to that 10 pounds. That 10 pounds is pretty significant. We usually recommend working up to 10 to 15% of your body weight. You can buy extra weights. So we do sell them in 5-pound increments, so you can install extra weights into the vest. When do you know how to increase your weight? Usually when your gets too comfortable or too easy, that's when your body has adjusted to the amount of weight. So you want to strain the body, strain the muscles till you feel a slight fatigue. And then once you get beyond that point, then you are ready to increase your weight or increase the time. How much should you use your vest? Start out with 30 minutes, about 3 times a week, and then see if you can increase to an hour and maybe 4 or 5 times a week. You don't want to wear the vest all day long because your body isn't going to have the time for recovery. That recovery is such an important part of the whole building of muscle, is the breaking down and rebuilding, and that helps with feeding the blood to the bones to rebuild bone. So that's the vest. The weighted belt, the similar concept. It's made by the same maker. It has the flexible weights that fit into the pockets inside the belt. It's attached by, it's 2 sections, and it's attached by Velcro, very strong Velcro. And this comes around and sits right at the and it will target the lower back, the lumbar spine, but mostly the hip and the lower extremities. So if you do have disc issues, if you do have spine problems, you can think about using the belt and focus on the lower area, the lower muscles. Same concept. You can take the weights out and then add them slowly. Also comes with 10 pounds, and you would double up the flexible weights inside the pockets. Same thing with the vest. If you wanted to add more weight, you would double up the weight inside the pockets. You can wash both the belt and the vest. This is a question we get often. You want to take the weights out of the vest and the belt and hand the air dry. I often like to let mine sit out in the sun to air dry, or out in the garage. I will do after a sweaty workout. The thing that I love about this belt is, and you can separate it into two sections and use it around your waist or your around your ankle, around your leg, or even around your arm. So it does separate into two. They are adjustable where they fit most sizes. So many of our clients are small or petite. Some are tall and petite, so you can make them work for most sizes. And you can use them together. You can use the belt, the vest if you like. You can separate the belt and use it as ankle weights with the vest, so there's a lot of versatility. And we have a lot of people who really enjoy using the weighted belt and the weighted vest. I enjoy using them in my workouts, and often if I want to get a quick workout out, I'll throw on my belt or my vest and even use it for 15 minutes and do a very strong, vigorous workout and feel like I made a great impact. So if you have more questions about the vest or the belt, definitely put them in the comments and we can address them. But if you're thinking about them, they definitely consult with your doctor first to make sure this would be appropriate for you. And if you have any other questions about exercise, definitely contact us, send us a message, and I'd be more than happy to help you with any of your exercise and workout questions. Well, I wish you a wonderful Friday, the end of the week, and a great weekend. Get out there, get moving, and stay happy and healthy.